Hey, how are you doing?
Fantastic. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, I love the hair.
Oh,
Woohoo.
thank you. You look really well. You're glowing. You
Yeah,
look
I'm
really
doing fantastic. Yeah, I am really doing fantastic.
You
No,
look like a different person.
really?
Yeah, there's something cleared off of you. You know, as
Yeah.
if you had something holding you down. It's like it's gone. It's
Yeah,
gone.
I have been doing some energy work with some practitioners, and been
Awesome.
working with this one practitioner who has a very close relationship with the archangel Metatron.
Yeah.
And Metatron apparently did something to me that, you know, so
It's great.
there was actually it was a past life where, oh, come on now, you don't have to tell me. It was a past life where I was like being haunted by something, by actually one of my own past lives.
Yeah.
It was a difficult past life. It was a difficult
Right.
one, but anyway, that one was haunting me, and really, it was being demonically fueled. Like it
Right.
was being demonically fueled, and so this
Yeah.
one, entity, which was really me in a past life, like was just
Yeah.
wow, and so
Yeah.
ever since that's been cleared, I just feel different.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing. You're on it, aren't you?
I am
Totally.
on it. And I've been thinking a lot about Anu too. You know what? I've been thinking a lot about him. This group that I'm with, that's part of it's called Bridge Club, and
Yeah.
they talk to Metatron is like the lead angel here, and they do healings and they talk about their experiences and stuff like that. And they've been getting apparently a lot of ET attacks, like they've been getting
Right.
some kind of ET attacks, like a lot of really rough stuff. I haven't had any of that, and I kind of want to. I'm pretty sure, I want to ask Anu, and I'm sure he's listening,
Yeah.
if he's behind protecting me, from
Of
that
course.
garbage, and
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
buddy up there. And so, yeah, I do want to know about that. And
Yeah. Oh my God, that's amazing.
yeah, how
Yeah.
are you doing? Yeah, I mean, you look different too. I mean, you look really different.
Do I? Oh, I've cut a fringe since I saw you. I've got a fringe. Yes, I'm good, thank you. I'm doing really well. How can I say? The energy's lifting. It's just this past couple of weeks. No, past couple of months. It feels like it's lifting. Things are speeding up. They feel like
Something's
they're going
happening.
quicker.
Yep. Something's happened in the last like month or two. Like
Yeah.
there's a lightening up going on.
Yeah.
It's easier to stay in a higher vibe mode.
Yeah, it's like a momentum. I agree. It's like fresh energy coming on, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I feel like I can't kind of ground in and say anything specific. It's just this past month, nice things are happening. Just nice things are starting to
Good
just
for
drop
you.
in.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, thank you, thank you. So I'm kind of doing the gratitude all the time, and it just seems to be working. So it's easier, isn't it? Yeah, to stay in the momentum. So it's exciting. It's very exciting.
Yes. And there's like something about it where it's almost like I got it in my head, and you might have it too. It's kind of like the gig is up. Like when I see all the crap happening around the world, I'm like rolling my eyes. I'm just rolling my eyes. I'm no longer like reacting to it. It's like
that's
that. You guys still doing that?
That is amazing. But that shows how much you've cleared in yourself as well. Mm-hmm. Because I always find that if I'm not in any kind of fight and flight, and I'm not in a battle in myself, I'm not needing to look at that on the outside, and it stops triggering you. You know it's there, but it's that trigger, isn't it? It starts to kind of calm down a little bit. Yes. So yeah, we're kind of building the new way, aren't we? We're bringing the energy up.
I'm not seeing any new videos from you, ma'am.
Oh, no, guess what?
What?
I've been doing ones with the Andromedans and the Arcturians.
Are you now?
Yes. I'm opening them up because I've always predominantly worked with Anu, but I do have those connections as well, and they do speak through me.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting because the Arcturians have been coming in a lot lately, and it turns out, I never knew this, so they come in, they actually can do it. I've done it to a lady over the video as well. Sorry, Tony just sent me a message. He'll send you a link for it. He'll send you a link for it.
Yes.
The new one. Right.
So you got another YouTube channel for these other videos.
Yes. Yeah. It's a
I'm on
one.
it. I'm watching.
Yeah, because I feel like the Anunnaki's only for the target audience, isn't it? It's only kind of quite limited there. Not many people are wanting to watch that. But I could do this for you today if you want to. I had a lady over the video, and the Arcturians, they came in and they start shaking their hands about and doing all this weird stuff. But what they're saying is they're clearing any stagnation in your energy field, that things get really rock hard inside of you, energy, stuck energy. And they're able to kind of move it about and clear it.
Yes.
And I've been doing it for a few people, and it's taking them out of the stagnation. It's kind of shifting things up, mixing things up. But I had a lady over the video, and they still came and did it. And while they did it, she went, "Oh, I felt that. I felt something in my heart." And I was like, wow, that's amazing that they can actually move energy across the airwaves as well. Yes. So they're coming in a lot, and they're doing the healing. So I've been even putting my hands on people and doing the hands-on healing with them as well. So I wasn't friends with them. I told you probably I wasn't friends with the Arcturians for a long time. Did I tell you that?
The reason why? Why not?
The reason why was they came to me first when I first got all this connection. It was the Arcturians who came first. Then Anu came afterwards, but Anu didn't come in very nice, and Anu made me poorly. So I fell out with the Arcturians, right, saying, "Why did you let that happen?" All this lot. So I kind of pushed them back. But I realized after they were the bridge, they were the ones that kind of bridged the connection between me and the Anunnaki. They had to come first. So then I found out that the Arcturians were once us, but they've evolved. They're our future.
Yeah.
So then they said they've only come back to sort things out because they're getting done over there. So that annoyed me as well. So I think it was just where my headspace was at the time. I'm like, oh my God, you're only here because you're getting done over. So they're our future selves. It was just where I was. I'm fine now. I've healed the wound. I've healed it. So I'm letting him back in, and he's called Amaris. And he's he's quite camp, actually. He's very quite entertaining.
Amaris? What's his name?
Amaris.
Amaris.
Yeah, Amaris.
Amaris. Okay, and that's your Arcturian buddy?
That's the Arcturians. And then the Andromedans are coming. They're not giving me a specific name. They're the beautiful, as you know. The very beautiful high ones, but they've been working with me, helping people with the inner child work, clearing the inner child stuff. So they're really kind of heavily into that.
Oh, yeah, I might have to tap into you on that, because I had so Anu mentioned that I needed to contact the child.
Yes,
like a long time. I don't know if you remember or not, but yeah, he mentioned that, and then I was with a channeler who channeled my higher self. And my higher self said, "Yeah, you got to do the inner child work." And I'm like, "I'm trying, people, and I can't seem to do it." And they said, "Be prepared to see, traumas you didn't remember before." I go, "Well, I still can't remember them." So I might have to come back to you on the Andromedan one to get a little help on clearing that.
Yeah. That seems to be where they're going with people. When I'm like, so it's. Anu is obviously highlight the shadow self and working in the shadow realm.
Oh, yeah.
Transformation, isn't it? The Arcturians seem to be heavily with the healing. Yes. And then the Andromedans, there seems to be the inner child kind of bringing, that soothing. The child needs soothing, all our children. What they said is the whole of the child consciousness is been corrupted, totally corrupted. So I got that realization that, oh my God, like everybody's walking around with this traumatized child inside of them, projecting this childhood trauma at each other. And that's why relationships and the dynamics through relationships and gets really heavy and really sticky. Every workplace, you know, all the paranoia gets in and all the insecurities. And it's because they've all got this traumatized child who wasn't listened to, didn't feel listened to, you see. So when I realised this the other year, I stopped going out for a while because I'm like, I can't navigate around everybody's inner child projecting at me. And that's literally what's happening. And my friend, she's got this really high profile job, like, and she works with these very high profile men, but they're acting like children all the time, just in their everyday, how they're dealing with stuff. And that was what highlighting it. I said, because they've got traumatized little boys inside of them. So and then the Andromedas said the child consciousness across the board has been corrupted, like literally corrupted. It's sad, isn't it? It really sad.
It is sad. And one more thing I want to share with you, and with the higher self again, I asked her why Anu mentioned that, remember the one life I had in Israel, like pre-biblical times, that you might not remember, but he mentioned you have a life in pre-biblical Israel right now going on.
Yeah.
And so the higher self kind of blew my mind, because the higher self said, yeah, you have 2001 lives going on. And Metatron confirmed it. So it's two separate. I'm like, well, no wonder I'm so screwed. Not screwed up. I just got so much going on. And then I said, wow, you're kind of busy, higher self, you know. And then the higher self said, I go, well, so then why, if I have something nice, you know, why would Anu mention this one life? And the higher self said, because it's a similar story that you have going on in this life.
Similar things.
And then the higher self said, and you have another one going on, similar stories going on, one in Atlantis right now happening, and an Andromedan. You are Andromedan, and another, and somewhere else. I'm like, you're blowing my mind.
Oh my God.
Blowing my mind.
Do you know what you need to do, right?
What?
You've got all these lives, tap in to the ones that are loving life, because they're not all going to be traumatic, are they? They're not all going to be like really high, low vibe lives. There's going to be some really good ones operating at this moment in time. I'd be tapping into them.
I am. So what I'm doing is, to the best of my ability, I am sending protection and love to them. And transformation. Yes. And then I'm going even further than that. I'm sending it to them. Everybody, I have kind of like this ritual every day, and I do include you in it. I include everybody I know and love, all my friends, everybody. I have this list of all the people. Anu's on the list as well. Everybody I know, you know. So I include them. So including the 2001 lives, everyone in my family, all my friends, their pets. And my whole lineage, both genetic and adopted. And so that's how I'm trying to tap out into as far.
Amazing.
And so I do this ritual every day. I won't get into the details, but every day I do this ritual. It's a protective, loving, healing ritual. And everybody's wrapped up in all these bubbles. And then I just go, okay, that's my gift to you. That's my gift to you. Take it or leave it. That's fine. But, you know, that's my gift. Wow,
this is awesome. You're going to do some big work, aren't you?
You know what? And here's the thing. There's something inside me that's just like pulling me to do it, because I'm not getting any feedback. I'm not getting any weird dreams. I'm not getting any visions. I'm not getting nothing like that happening. And so my ego side is saying, why are you doing this? Nothing's happening. You don't see anything. You don't hear anything. And then my stubborn side says, well, I just have faith. I'm doing it anyway.
Yes. Yeah. You're stubborn, aren't you? So you'll keep doing it anyway because you're stubborn.
Even though my ego is saying, you're wasting your time. What are you doing? You know, this isn't working. This is all a bunch of.
I'm sorry, Valerie, but the transformation in front of my eyes is proof that this stuff is working.
really good. Thank you. Thank you.
Amazing. I can't believe it. You're joyful. I mean, I know before you'd had the surgery and you'd had the trauma, what you're going through, but there's it's huge. This transformation that you're kind of going through.
Yes.
Of course, it was weird because I think it must have been like a couple of weeks ago, and I was just driving and you just literally came into my head. Aww. And I thought, Valerie's going to do something big. I don't know what it is, but she's going to do, you know, as if you're going to set something up or create something. And I thought, she's got that head for it. She's got that determination. She's got that strength inside of her. She's got to clear all this stuff first, of course, get aligned. But it were really strong. I was just driving to work and I thought, there's something big coming from you, really big.
Oh, thank you.
And it felt like you're kind of like in the middle, but you're bringing people in, like a collective of people. That's how it felt. And then I kind of put you in the middle with that.
Thank you.
So we shall see. But it just randomly came in, you know. So I know when stuff randomly comes in like that, obviously I'm going to trust it. But I felt excited. And I think it's probably in the next couple of years, I think. Yeah. Not at this moment, but it is.
Right. It's incubating at the moment.
Sorry?
Whatever it is, it's incubating at the moment. I have no idea. Well, I think I have an idea, but.
It's something you're going to action. You're going to set up. You're going to action.
Well, let's give Anu on deck because I know he's probably biting a bit to
let's talk, get in.
and I'm eager to hear from him and see how my friend is doing.